So this is an exercise, a havening techniques exercise to help you get out of the red zone, any anxiety, worry, overwhelm, and back into the green zone, calm, content, connected at the end of the day so that you can have a restful sleep. So to start with, what I'm going to invite you to do is to just see if you can rate in your mind or on a piece of paper what your sense of emotion scale is right now. So 0 is completely calm and zen, and 10 is those high level emotions. Just notice in your body where the home base for those are, and then rate them. And so what we'll start to do is we'll just go over the havening touches. So the first one is our washing of the hands. Just like this, palm on palm, whatever way is right for you. Just washing your hands slow and gentle. That's it. Strong work. Because when our brain's in that red zone, we just want things just to be slow and smooth. And then the second havening touch is from the top of our shoulders down to our elbows, just like this. So your fingertips, or your palms of your hands, just moving down to your elbows in one direction, the same way that we would at a horse or a puppy or a cat, just like that, giving our amygdala that extra support that's needed right now for a calm, restful sleep. And then the face. So the fingertips across your forehead and down under your eyes. Or sometimes I go round and down my eyes and round like this as well. The thing is, it's about finding the sweet spot for you, whatever's right. Just wrapping a warm, fuzzy blanket of safety, satisfaction, and connection around our amygdala right now. That's it. Just helping to ease and soothe and set ourselves up for success, for sleep time soon. So the havening touch directly interacts with our amygdala and brings us back to that feeling of safety, so that more of our brain is available to make decisions for us. Also at nighttime, just really helping us have deep, restful sleeps. So what we're going to do now is do some additional distractions as well. So we're distracting the mind and body system and just getting back into the green zone, deactivating those neurons that created that red zone in the first place. So what we'll start to do is do some breathing. So to start with, without changing anything, just notice your breathing right now. And even if it's right for you, just see if you can have a longer breath out. Because as we slow down our breathing, our body and our mind slows down as well. So a longer breath out. That's it. And let's see if we can breathe in a certain way. So let's see if we can breathe in on 1, 2, 3, and then breathe out on 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe in on 1, 2, 3, and breathing out on 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathing in on 1, 2, 3, and breathing out on 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can follow me in these havening touches, or absolutely feel free as well, just to go your own way. Just finding a sweet spot for you is what it's all about. So let's try another breathing exercise that's super helpful in calming and soothing our brain and body. And it's called the sigh breath. So we breathe in, and we breathe in again, and a big breath out, like blowing bubbles. So the breathing in is like a sniff, and then sniff again, and big bubbles out. We'll do 3 more then again. So a sniff, and a sniff, and big bubbles out. And of course, whatever way that works for you. And a sniff in, and a sniff in again, and a big breath out. And one more, sniff in again, and a big breath out. Strong work. So our next distraction that we're going to do, while we're doing our havening touches as well, so we're soothing our amygdala and giving our thinking brain a different job. So we're going to imagine having 10 steps in a calm and pleasant place for you, and maybe in the outdoors as well. It's about whatever's right for you. So just counting along 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then if you were in a place in the outdoors, if that's right for you, that's really calm and pleasant for you, just imagine where you'd be. And just notice what you could see. Notice what you could see way in the distance. And notice what you could see just close in front of you as well. Just noticing. And then just notice what colors you would see. This beautiful place, just right for you. And what would you hear? And maybe even what would you smell? And any tastes? And in this place that's just right for you, it's peaceful, it's calm, it's safe. What would the temperature be in these just right conditions for you? And what would your feet be resting on? Just noticing the sensations in your feet. Strong work. So we're going to move now to doing some counting numbers. So let's start. You can do it out loud or in your mind, whatever's right for you. Do some counting in twos from 30 to 0. So it would start with 30, 28, 26. Carry on down. Strong work. And so the next exercise will be 0 to 30 in threes. It'd be 0, 3, 6, 9, and carrying on. Great, strong work. And the next thing we'll do is a wee category game. So what I'm going to invite you to do is, if you have your eyes open, you can look around, or if you have your eyes closed, you can just imagine. So 4 things that are green in the room that you're currently in, or the surroundings. Just naming them in your head or out loud. And what about 3 things that are blue? Same way. Your eyes open, or in your imagination with your eyes closed. Doesn't make any difference. We're just distracting our thinking brain. Getting it back online. Calming the amygdala down. What about 3 yellow things? Strong work. And then I'm going to invite you to do is to find a nursery rhyme or a song that's neutral for you, that you're comfortable humming or singing. So it could be something like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Incy Wincy Spider, Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's something that you can sing or hum. Strong work. And then I invite you to do, just for fun, see if you can name 2 things that can be done in the winter time. There's no right or wrong on this, just distracting our brain. What about 2 things that could be done in the spring? By yourself or by someone else? Doesn't matter, there's no right or wrong. And what about 2 things that can be done in the summertime? And what about two things in the autumn? Strong work. Just to finish off this bit, what I invite you to do is find some words that bring you calm and inner peace. So it could be something like peace in me in peace. Or calm in me in calm. Or strengthen me in strength. So just breathing them in and breathing them out. Just finding the right words for you. I'll go through that list again. You can go your own way. Peace in me in peace. Calm in me in calm. Strength in me in strength. And then once again, what I invite you to do is just notice. Notice the emotional temperature right now. And what I invite you to do is just rate it. So 0 is completely calm and zen, and 10 is those high level emotions. And if you're a 2 or above, that's okay. What I invite you to do, if it's right for you, is go back and do another round of either these distractions or ones that are right for you, just to calm down the amygdala once again, out of the red zone and back into that green zone of calm, content, connected. And if you're a 2 and above, or 2 and below, and you're carrying on with this exercise, what I invite you to do is to see if we can ask our brain a question. Our brain loves searching for answers to questions, designed to that. So in this last part, what I invite you to do is to think of a state or a way of being just before bedtime that you'd like a little bit more of. So for example, maybe you'd like to be feeling nice and sleepy, or calm, content, or peaceful. And we're going to put that preferred way of being into a question. So it would be like, what if I'm feeling more sleepy? Or what if I'm feeling content? Or what if I'm feeling calm? Just asking that question. What if I am? And imagine what it would be like right now if you were feeling more sleepy or content or peaceful. What would you be seeing? And how would you be breathing if you were feeling a bit more sleepy or content or peaceful? Whatever it is for you. Just noticing and breathing that in. And asking again, what if I am? And filling in that blank. And imagining that way of being a color. What's the color of your desired state. Sleepy, calm, or peaceful. And gently breathing in that color. Expanding it and breathing it in. Finding a home base for it. And that's it. And once again, what if I am breathing it in, breathing in that color, find that home base. And what would be gentle thoughts that you would have? Some kind, gentle thoughts. And imagine what actions you'd be taking with that increased state that you're desiring. And one more. What if I am breathing it in, those kind thoughts, that color, and one last minute here, just marinating in that desired state. Really letting it sink into you as you sink into it. And alongside that, with that reassurance that you can come back to that sense of really just being okay in this moment, in the next few minutes, hours, and days ahead. Just invite you to do what's right for you now, and either gently come back into the room, or if it's bedtime and right for you, just take what actions that you need to be able to gently drift off into a deep, peaceful, and restful sleep. You've got this.